So recently the internet got a bit upset with Stephen Ogg, who is the actor for Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. At one of the more recent cons, when he was doing a QA with his co-stars Ned Luke, who played Michael, and Sean Fontino, aka Solo, who played Franklin, he honestly was acting like a bit of a dick, and making it seem like he really did not care about his role as Trevor. And I think Solo and Ned say it best here in this interview with GTAAllGames.
Steven wants to be recognized as Stephen All. He don't want you coming up to him saying Trevor, which is shitty to me. Steven shouldn't be that way. He was nobody before this. He was just a little actor that way. I mean, he was somebody, but he wasn't who he is today. This shit put him on a pedestal so high afterwards. I can't believe that you don't want to accept the recognition of being Trevor. Trevor is a iconic character, a protagonist. How you not want to acknowledge that when people come up to you and say, "Hey, Trevor, man, you supposed to turn your head and be like, and turn into Trevor. What the f you on?" And act it out. Get these people that experience. You know what I'm saying? That's Steven, man. And I don't want to waste my interview talking about his return right now, man.
I don't think you should poo-poo anything you've done if it's good. Like you'll hear guys get pissed off because fans call them voice actors. I'm not a voice actor. I'm performance capture. It's performance capture. It's like acting. We're everything we're doing is everything Michael does is me. But call me a voice actor. What the fuck? I don't care. I was 104 hours in the booth. I don't worry about shit like that. It doesn't bug me. Hey, you're Michael, aren't you? You're Franklin, right? We embrace that because you know what? The bottom line is a lot of people don't realize is that the fans, those are the game. The fans are the game.
We could see when asked this question that Ned and Solo actually care way more about their characters than Steven does.
What quote that you had to voice do you now regret that it exists online forever and ever?
It's usually the ones that we sign on pictures.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that have gone on and on, which I never remember.
I really wish that I could forget 1,000 things every day. I would love to make that line one of them.
And mine is the infamous,
what?
That's all I fucking say.
And for me, it's easy because I just tell people to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Those are the three lines that were like, oh my God, are you kidding?
But a lot of people, for me, man, they always want me to say the line, hey, I pick C, ain't that a bitch? So that's like real iconic with, what I would say a lot as far as Franklin.
Would you have preferred another line to be the iconic line, or is this line fine for you to be the iconic?
Yeah, I would have wanted more like, hey, you bitch ass motherfucker. I pick C, punk motherfucker.
And I'm always asking to get the curse ones, but I always like the ones that aren't. The ones that are
like what?
More imagined. Well, isn't there the one, the kidnap?
Why do you always gotta ask me what your lines are?
I don't know.
He knows everything.
But they're like, no, I didn't kill him, but I did kidnap his wife, or stuff like that. Yeah. Or when people come up with ones.
What kind of animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill her.
And now, after they were all asked a few more questions, and Steven giving similar responses, he just does this.
So yeah, it was great, man. They were just the way they let us develop our characters was awesome.
Let's see, and then once again, they're on the right side. Some more.
Steven's done. He's leaving. He's going.
No, I was just like, how do you get down?
What are you looking for? Are you looking for the Walking Dead panel?
So continue. I'm still around. I'm just, keeping myself entertained.
Which is so messed up on so many levels. Not only is it rude and disrespectful to his co-stars, but to the audience and his fans as well. I think Solo said it great in that first clip. Steven was essentially nothing before Trevor, and Rockstar chose him to get thrown into the spotlight. And while, yes, I understand some people aren't about that, but this is absolutely not the way to go about it. Now, Steven does not hate Trevor at all. He's said that in past interviews.
For a while with the video game with the GTA, everyone was saying like, oh, he hates being called Trevor. And because I probably said to someone, well, my name's not Trevor. Like it just couldn't be. Because
right.
My name is Steven.
Right.
And even if in Like, okay, The Walking Dead, Simon. Okay, that when people call you by your character name, it's kind of weird because I kind of get it, but I'm also kind of like, meh. But then to be a cartoon, like video game character cartoon, like there's just no way I could be a cartoon. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't fathom it. So I'm sure at some point I was like, what are you fucking talking about? And then it became this thing of he hates Trevor. He hates GTA. Don't call him Trevor. He'll freak out.
He hates that people call him Trevor, which is fair enough to an extent. No matter what your role is, in any form of media, you will always be called by your most recognizable character, and that's just how it goes. Ned will always be Michael. Solo will always be Franklin. Hell, Roger Clark will always be Arthur Morgan. And guess what? Stephen Ogg will always be Trevor. There is no way around that, and there are two ways to go about this. You either embrace it and enjoy it while you can, because it will not last forever, or you be a dick about it and drive your career into the toilet and doom yourself to only get asshole villain characters, if any at all. And to go back to when I said that this will not last, I am willing to bet that as soon as GTA 6 comes out, these three will fade back into the background, they'll stop getting interviews, won't be called in to as many panels, they won't get invited to many signing events, and so on. But I'll give you two guesses which one of these three is more likely to land bigger roles in the future. If you had said Ned and Solo, yeah, I'd said you were right. At best, what Steven is doing is he's acting like Trevor. He keeps going around saying, no, I'm Steven, I'm not Trevor. Trevor's a cartoon, he's not real. Or, I could never be Trevor. But the way he's doing it is, and I'll describe it in one word, insane. Now, I ask you to describe Trevor in one word. And I'm fairly confident you would say Trevor is insane. Look, I get his point a little. There's this one character that he portrayed and now that's defining his whole career. But it's only doing that because he's making it do it. If he just accepted it and moved on, people wouldn't keep running up to him being like, oh, it's Trevor. They do that because they'll get a reaction from you. And if you just stop doing it like that, I can guarantee people will stop running up to you being like, oh, it's Trevor, don't call him Trevor. Look, he acts like Trevor. Just do what Ned and Solo do. Nothing. I'm going to end it there, because otherwise I'll rant for hours. But if you want to see me rant for hours on different subjects, then drop a sub to stay notified for when I do upload, and hell, even for when I go live. Because if you put me on a live stream and you ask me a question about something that I actually care about, then that's on you. Strap in.